Okay, hi. Here comes the possible answer. Who has a share in the world to come? It's not so easy to find out who has and who has not. It's not so easy because we can't be the judges of everyone. It's a very hard mission to be a judge, and better not to be. Better to judge the people to the positive side always. Search for the good in them. Now let's talk about Olam Haba a little bit, and maybe we find out together who has possibly a chance to have a share in the world to come. Let me share a story with you all. The Chafetz Chaim noted that our Gemara in Tanis 31a says that in the future Hashem will celebrate with the tzaddikim by having them dance in a circle with His presence in the middle of this circle. He explained that this indicates that although different tzaddikim have different approaches in the service of Hashem, as long as they are directed towards the honor of Hashem, they are all deserving of reward. But this talks only about tzaddikim. What is with the normal person? Does only a good Jew, or an Orthodox Jew, a Haredi Jewish person has a share in the world to come? During one of his visits to his doctor, the Chafetz Chaim was asked by the doctor how he, being a simple person, would merit the world to come. The Chafetz Chaim answered that the Torah relates that Adam and Chava were initially placed into Gan Eden, where the tree of life was exactly in the middle. And the tree of life in the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and bad. It's Bereshis 2:9, as we all know. And the Targum Onkelos highlights that the tree of life was situated in the middle of the garden. What difference does it make whether the tree of life is in the middle or at the edge? We have to think about it. What represents in our life Gan Eden? What is the tree of life? We know from our scriptures that the tree of life is Torah, and we know from Devarim that the tree of life is not only the Torah, it's your life, because the Torah is your life. And we begged Hashem, please, give us a sample copy of Olam Haba. And Hashem said, of course, I give you. It's Shabbos. Shabbos? That means that Shabbos is in the middle of everything. That resembles Kodesh HaKodashim. And as we say in Shir HaShirim, in the beginning, it's Shir HaShirim Asher Shlomo, to whom peace belongs. And who is peace? It's Shlomo? Of course not. Shlomo means to whom peace belongs. That's Hashem. That's the place of Menucha. And Menucha is the place of Shabbos. And that's the place upon the Kodesh HaKodashim is the couch of Shlomo. What else could be there than Menucha? That's the place where everything is there. That's the reason why the food is there, is double. Because of that, we can create before Shabbos 2 special food preparations for our table. So we have 2 meals on our table. We remember now how Hashem treated us when we had been in Bamidbar, and He gave us the man. And that's the same story. That's why our table is in reality like the Beis HaMikdash. Our table is the table of God. It's the temple of God. where we sit down. Because of that, it should be white. How can we define that's the middle point? If we look to a dice, we take a dice, and now we look at it and count how many directions, how many sides has a dice. It has, of course, 6. A resemblance of the 6 days of creation. And this 6 days, in this 6 days, the 3 fundaments of the world were created. Torah, Tefillah, and Gemilut Chasadim. Now take 3 needles and try to stick those 3 needles into the dice from side to side, and you will find more than 3 you don't need. And all those needles, they will cross just one time in the middle. And this is the place of Hashem. That's the place of Menucha, where no movement was. He's in the middle of everything, always. He's in you. He's outside of you, in every middle, everywhere. This we have to understand. That is the true meaning of Kodesh HaKodashim. Now, the Chafetz Chaim explained that concerning something which is centrally located, all approaches to it are equal in length. Every person, through his own route of serving Hashem, has the opportunity to reach the tree of life. It goes much better if you use also the tree of life. The Chafetz Chaim then illustrated his point with another example of this, specifically in terms of a doctor. The Gemara in Ta'anis 22b tells the story of Abba Umana, a doctor who received greetings from the Heavenly Academy every day. In his practice, he was very, very careful concerning the needs of each patient. He was meticulous regarding the modesty of each patient and kept a box in a hidden place where each person could privately deposit what he could afford to pay so that no one would be embarrassed. When it came to Torah scholars, who were often very poor, not only did he take no fee, but even gave them money to help in their support. Think about it in 5776. What is today? Even from people, they say how bad it is that a Talmid Chacham makes no money. But he serves you. He rescues your life. He learns Torah because Torah is your life. And who keeps Torah in this world? Is it you? And if it's you, it's good. And if somebody rebukes you for not being perfect, that's too much. But if somebody rebukes you for a simple thing, don't say, please, that's not your business. Take it with love. Because any rebuke is a good thing. It does not mean that we have to rebuke everybody. You don't have to rebuke anybody. Don't rebuke the scorners, the Talmud says. But like Rabbi Akiva, he took it with love and he showered love upon those who rebuked him. Of course, we can look to the doctor again and see that due to his sensitivity and concern, this doctor merited to receive greetings from the Heavenly Academy every day. Something that even Abaye and Rava did not enjoy. This we have to understand. This we have to keep in mind. I wish you all Olam Haba.